What you doing, Dave?
Gonna rejuvenate the water softener.
And you have a on the go.
Supposed to back flush it once every 3 months for about 5 to 10 minutes. So we can do the back flush.
We're Dave and Karen from Wax on Wheels, and we sold our sticks and bricks to RV full-time now that we are retired. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our 2 Can-Am motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video. So Dave, can you explain the different things that you can do to a water softener depending on the state that it's in?
Sure. All right. The cycle of a water softener is once you add the salt to it and you bleed it to where it doesn't taste salty anymore, and then you can use it for about 30 days or depending upon how much water you use. Once you start losing or start getting hardness back in the water, then you want to stop and rejuvenate the water softener, and that's by I take it and I dump a little, I turn it upside, I disconnect it, turn it upside down and drain a little water off of it, flip it back up, open it up, and then I pour 2 containers of salt, pour it in there, cap it, and then turn the water back on, but only like a pencil dripping out of it, about the thickness of a pencil. You let that run for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then you taste the water, and if it's still salty, let it run a little longer until the water doesn't taste salty. Now you can do that for about 3 months in a row. And then after 3 months of just adding salt, what it is, you have to back flush the unit, which is you hook a water line to the outlet side and push the water back through the other way. And you do that for about 10 minutes. That's to clean the little pellets out, or beads, whatever they're called, to bounce them around and get them shook up and all cleaned off. And then after that, you have to add salt again and go through the process, bleed it off until it's not salty. And then you're good for about 3 more rejuvenations of just adding salt. So about every 3 months, you have to back flush it.
So first, you shut your water off.
Shut my water off. Open this up. Let the pressure off. Like that. Very good.
Well, you're going to be putting this in the sewer, huh?
Yeah. I don't want for 10 minutes running it. I mean, you're going to put out a lot of water and make a mess out here. Up we go.
How much does that thing weigh?
Alright, about maybe 30 pounds. This on here, on the outside, where it says out, down here, the water outside. You put the old hose on the outside. We gotta let that run for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, I guess we've hit the close to 10-minute mark. Shut the water out. Unscrew the drain hose. Undo this hose.
Got it on there tight.
Yeah. Alright. Take this off, our flush valve. And then, I guess we could do it right here. I just like to drain a little out of it. Because if you don't drain some water out of it, when you put the salt back in it, it's hard to get all the salt in there and it starts coming out everywhere. That should be good.
For about a minute.
Yeah.
Get the dirt off.
Yeah.
So you gotta unscrew the top, huh?
Yep. See all those little orange beads.
Yeah.
That's what softens the water.
Oh, that's what the flush was to clean them off.
Yeah.
To push them back in.
Yeah, I don't want to try to keep as many as I can.
What kind of salt you putting in?
Just good old-fashioned table salt.
It's good old great value. How many containers?
2.
So, what does a water softener do for you?
That takes the calcium and that out of the water, so you don't get those deposits all over your faucets and shower doors and.
Oh, the hard water stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just is better for your skin, so they say.
Well, yeah, that's how I know when this thing isn't working as well. All of a sudden, it doesn't feel slippery anymore.
And more salt.
I do notice that the shower doors have stayed nice and clean with using the softener.
Oh yeah.
Do you test it or anything before you decide whether or not you're going to use it?
No, I don't. I just take it for granted that it's going to be hard. Whoop. I'll test it as far as I stop doing that. Like iron, all that. You taste the water, you can taste iron and stuff in it.
But you have a separate filter for that, don't you?
No, there's a chemical you put in here. It's called iron out. You put a tablespoon of iron out in here, and that takes the iron taste out of the water.
I don't think we've had that yet.
Twice we have.
Oh, yeah? But did you do anything about it?
I put the iron out in here.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is it because you tested it or you just could taste it in there?
I could taste it.
It's probably like well water versus city water.
Yeah, it tastes like well water.
Is that one empty?
Next one.
On to number 2.
On to number 2.
If you don't use this and you have hard water all the time, can it do damage to your plumbing?
Yeah. Eventually it'll damage your faucets, your plumbing, water heater, all sorts of good stuff. Get all that lime build up. Calcium and lime. And
What's in there?
those little pellets.
Oh.
Get on the seal. And then you screw this back on. Connect the water back up to the inlet side.
What
Now,
is that?
this is for cleaning the water heater out, but I use this so I can get it to go down that drain.
Oh, you got to run it for a while now, or what?
Yeah. You want to run the water like that. Maybe for about 10 minutes. Gets the salt out of it. You just let it run until you go up there and you taste the water. After about 10 minutes, if it still tastes salty, you let it run for a little bit longer.
I taste it now.
Give it a taste.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
It's like being in the ocean.
No, worse than that.
Well, let's see, it's been 10 minutes. Let's try it now. A little salty.
All right. Let it run for a little bit longer. After it gets to that stage, then you're supposed to run it at full tilt for a couple minutes. That good. All right. All right.
Water's heavy, huh?
Yeah, it is. And
This RV water filter,
it's just an RV water filter.
what does that do?
I think it's a carbon filter.
So that's for like just sediment or
Yeah,
taste?
sediment and stuff like that in the water. You can buy those at Walmart or Amazon.
This doesn't even warrant one beer.
No, no. I don't even know why I did it. There's no beer involved. Why'd I do it?
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.